Good morning, everyone. Chris Landolfi here with the National Weather Service in Columbia, giving you an update on what we can expect for the weather for the next couple of days. The big headline that we have in place right now is there is a heat advisory today that will start at 1 p.m. and go through 8 p.m. We are expecting max heat indices to be anywhere between 105 to 110 during the afternoon today. So it's going to be kind of our first big heat wave of the year so far. So we want to make sure that we practice heat safety, which includes drinking plenty of water, even if you don't necessarily feel thirsty, especially if you're spending a lot of time outside. Um, if you are outside, making sure that you wear lightweight clothing, light colored and loose fitting, and taking frequent rests in shade or more preferably air conditioning. And then always remember to check the back seat of your car, make sure that you're not leaving any kids or pets or anyone in a car unattended with the AC off. So while we have the heat advisory in place today, you can see the probability of max heat indices exceeding 107. Our heat advisory criteria is 108, and you see that today we have very high probability, especially through the northeastern portion of the forecast area. But tomorrow, the probabilities of max heat indices exceeding 107 is also fairly high. So we're going to be evaluating today whether or not we're going to extend that heat advisory to tomorrow. There's a pretty good chance that we will end up doing that. So just be aware there is a good likelihood that we do end up going with the heat advisory for tomorrow as well. Um, Tomorrow, also, we are increasing our confidence in the potential for severe weather. Very hot and humid air mass over the area, with an upper level disturbance kind of moving towards the area, is going to provide us with the necessary ingredients for scattered to widespread thunderstorms to develop mid to late afternoon tomorrow. And meteorologically, it's a very good setup for damaging wind gusts. So that's going to be the primary threat with any thunderstorms that do form. Could have gusts over 70 miles per hour possible, which would lead to tree and power line damage across a good portion of the area that does see thunderstorms. Hail also does remain possible in the strongest storms. Widespread damaging hail is unlikely, as a lot of that hail is going to melt before it reaches the surface. So this is just kind of a look at what we could expect. This is one of our high resolution models for tomorrow. Looks like storms are going to start to develop by mid to late afternoon and strengthen over the area by the evening. So that's going to be the best timing, generally between 3 and 9 p.m. or so, is when we have the highest likelihood to see severe weather across much of the forecast area. So this is just kind of an overview today. The main thing that we're concerned about is the heat, which is why we have that heat advisory. But you can see tomorrow, similarly, we are going to be dealing with significant heat across the area. But then we also have that thunderstorm threat with the primary issue that we're concerned about is for damaging winds. But we'll also get heavy rain in any of those thunderstorms and the potential for hail. So that's what we're looking at for the next couple of days. For the end of the week and into the weekend, it looks like a more typical summertime pattern with seasonably hot and humid conditions and chances for afternoon and evening storms. Thanks, everybody. If you have any questions, feel free to let us know.